James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today we have a spooky pick a card for you. And if you don't follow my channel, or if you don't already know, I love to do Halloween themed videos leading up to Halloween in the month of October. And this is just a spooky, well, it's not that spooky, but it's funny, it's punny themed video. And we are going to be talking about your next boo. So who you're going to be shacking up with. This could be someone that you're going to be in a relationship with, romantically involved with, sexually involved with. We don't know. We are going to find out who they are, and you will have the option to extend, which will be an 18+. We'll talk about the sexual energies there. We have 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the I know what this is, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to call it, but it's not adventuring. That's the thing. I know it's not adventuring, or is it? I don't know. And then I have, maybe I just ruined this intro, but I'm going to go with it because I know this is not obsidian. It looks like obsidian from far away, but there's these like really pretty galactic sparkles, and it reminds me of space. So I'm going to call this the space crystal. This is the alien crystal, space crystal. This I also know, but I don't know. Oh my God. And then hematite. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I swear by the time I edit this video, I will edit in what these crystals are, but whenever I'm put on the spot, I just blank, so I apologize. But I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, lovely souls. If you chose group number 1 and you were attracted to this crystal, this is for you. Ignore my nails. They're not looking too good right now. So you chose this pile number 1. I don't know. Do I want to reveal this one up front? Maybe. Let's just do it. We have reflection. Be wary of the things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. So this deck is really funny to me because half the shit they're saying, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. And I know that I'm the tarot reader. I'm the oracle here and I'm supposed to interpret it, but I'm just gonna leave it there. We have reflection, so we will figure out what that means. All right, you guys, welcome. We are going to be figuring out who is your next boo, and you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be an 18+. I'm going to be using the Disney Villains Tarot deck for today's reading because I just thought it'd be so funny if your next boo was a villain. Like, how October-y would that be? How on theme? So I have pre-shuffled some oracles. I'm going to put these ones to the side. And then I have pre-shuffled some oracles that will kind of give us a description of who this person is and what their character is like. So I'm going to start with those. Let's get into it. Who is your next boo? Pile number 1. We have child orphan. We have avenger for your 2 archetypes. We have hummingbird and nightingale. All right, so right away, I feel like we have an astrological cord here, so I'll just do it as well. Right away, I feel like this person is an air sign that could have fire placements in their chart. Someone who could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone who could be a singer, a musician, a communicator, an influencer, someone that is very good with some sort of communication. With reflection here, this could be someone that you would consider your twin. It doesn't have to be literal, like twin flame, although it could be. It could just be like you guys have so many similarities. It's almost like they're the guy version of you or they're the girl version of you. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like this is someone who has abandonment issues. I feel like they can be very flighty because of that. Like, they'll be the first to go because they're afraid of other people leaving first before them. I feel like this is someone who goes against the grain, like, of society with Avenger. Like, they're not going to be pushed around and they're not going to follow suit and they're not going to follow the rules just simply because they've never had life handed to them and, you know, they just don't see it working that way. I feel like this is someone who is very sweet. When I get hummingbird, I think about sucking the nectar out of something. I feel like this person tries to see the sweetness of life. They try to see the positives. So I feel like this person is a grand optimist. I feel like this is someone who is also very independent, to the point where they could even have commitment issues, which also goes full circle back to having some sort of abandonment issue. So I don't know if this is a person who was a child of divorce or a literal like orphan, but kind of seeing that vibe come out. So we have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. We have scrying, intuition. We have potions and spells. You guys got 2 of these. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. All right, some of you guys could be manifesting or doing spell work quite literally to manifest someone into your life. Some of you guys could have been really working on your healing, your self-love, your self-worth. Okay. We have worthiness. And with that twin kind of commentary I made, I feel like it's, yeah, you guys have a lot of like, you'll have a lot of chemistry, a lot of compatibility, because there's just so much it seems like you guys have in common. All right, so I'm gonna put that like that. Okay, let's do your tarot. Maybe you have an inclination that you're like about to meet someone, or you feel something because you feel like you're about to meet someone special, or maybe you got that kind of inclination upon meeting this person. Wow. We have true love, which is the Lovers to start. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Lovers is all about like, I have like a very deep knowingness and a very deep connection and feeling to this person, and I can't really explain it. And the Lovers, even in a lot of traditional tarot decks, is somehow this reflection of yourself. And we also have this like imagery of reflection. Scrying is about reflection. So there could have been a lot of reflection work needed in order to really confront your insecurities or confront things that you needed to release in order to manifest this. Or it could be so literal in that like you feel like if you've met this person, like you're literally looking at a reflection of yourself. Maybe you guys have been through very similar things with orphan. Maybe you are both musicians and singers. Like there's something about you two where there is like this huge commonality. Yeah, that Knight of Pentacles. Who will be your boo? We have the King of Wands. Yeah, so definite fire placements in their charts. We also have a lot of air. We have Gemini with the Lovers, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out. Let me make sure we're in frame. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you have already met this person. And this really is going towards a great new beginning. This is a really fresh and beautiful new start to something that really does involve love. And I do feel like this person is on the same page about being in a potential commitment, or at least going down this road. Like they're very interested in seeing you. This is not like a one-hit wonder or a hit it and quit it type of energy. This is like, there's gonna be consistency here. It might not be that they can offer you the world right away, or it could be that they're cautious because they do like their independence, or they're just independent by nature. This person could be a boss. They could be a leader. I wouldn't doubt it with the Avenger. They could be someone who owns a business, who's a manager, who has a lot of responsibility. They could be a father, or a mother, you know, take it however it resonates with gender. But with the Ace of Cups, like, I definitely see love here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is all about investment in time. This is about building a foundation, building trust, getting to know somebody. And I definitely feel like there is that intention here. We have acceptance and equality. I mean, I love to see it. I love to see equality happen between people in a relationship. I think that's so gorgeous. So this could have been someone that you have been manifesting for a long time, or just like wanting in your life, like wanting, like subconsciously manifesting, like hoping, you know, that you get someone that understands you and your value and your worth and adds tax the way that you would to yourself. Maybe you're like the kind of person that like really values yourself and really loves yourself, and you're like, I'm not going to settle until I find that same thing. So I really love that. You know, that's why I see so much of each other. I could be really describing your energy, but I'm trying to describe your person's energy, because you guys are so similar. Like, you could be very independent yourself. You could be a boss. Like, everything I'm saying about this person and trying to describe them is like how I would describe you as well. So you can flip-flop the energies, but I just think you guys are so similar in a really great way too. There's definitely a magnetism and a chemistry and a pool that has like brought you guys together, and I think that's really gorgeous. Okay, so your next boo should be here already or is on the way. And I feel like this is someone who is really going to help strengthen your connection to yourself and to love. Like, I feel like this is someone who's going to show you what love is. There is a lot of forward movement. So if this is someone that you just kind of met, or you just went on a date with, or whatever it is, this person is, you know, putting it out there in the universe that they do want to move forward with this connection, and they do want to see this progress even further. We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that's going to make you very happy. I feel like you're going to make them very happy. We have the Six of Cups. This could be someone from your past for some of you, or there could be distance between you. Like, you guys met online, or you met while you were traveling, or there could be some sort of distance between you. But even if so, I do feel like there is this intention that like things are going to happen for the better, and like wanting to just really go down this new beginning, like wanting to have this fresh start and to just kind of like go there like blindly, you know. We have the Page of Pentacles as well. Yeah, I feel like this person has every intention of being your boo, and I feel like there is a lot of really great things that are only going to come out of this connection and just keep evolving. So this is really gorgeous, you guys. Group number 1. I'm going to extend this, and we're going to do an 18+, and we're going to talk about the sexual energies between you two. That is linked down below. If you guys wanted to book a private reading, you can, all that information, or you could just book on my website, but that is going to be down below if you want to learn more about how to do that. Click on my website and you can book a reading there. But in the meantime, I will see you guys in your extended. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. If you guys chose this crystal that looks like obsidian but is not obsidian, but we're going to call it obsidian, this is for you. We're going to be talking about who your next boo is. You will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be an 18+, so as sexual content, but we're going to explore sort of like the sexual chemistry between you two. I have pre-shuffled some oracle, but I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to actually use this oracle. We're going to kind of describe them and talk about what they're like and, you know, all that great stuff. And I'm going to, of course, pull from the tarot. So let's get into it. So we have the archetype, the Fool. We have the Cosmic Egg. Oh my God, I remember this one. Okay, we have the Cosmic Egg, the Cobra, and the Snake. I remember pre-shuffling for this, and it's literally been like 3 days because it's just been impossible to make a video. I remember shuffling this and being like, wait, what? Because there's an egg wrapped around, or there's a there's a snake wrapped around the egg. Which one came first? And then we have Cobra, which is a snake, essentially. We have snake. So this is going to be really interesting. I actually want to read from the Animal Spirit book. So let me get it really quick. Okay. So we have the cosmic egg. And these are two different elements, which I find really curious. And then this is not an element with the cosmic egg, but we have the Fool, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Okay, so maybe this person is very funny and very humorous. Maybe they could also be a little self-deprecating with their humor. I'm getting like a dark sense of humor is something that this person might have. They might have a big, they might have a big like dick, but that's, you know, we'll get into that in the extended. Right now I'm like flipping through the book trying to find the cosmic egg. In this book it's like a spiritual element, and it's not necessarily like we have unicorn. It's not like earth, wind, fire. It's not earth, fire, air, or water. Okay, cosmic egg. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. So the cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck. Yeah, it's like a very special card. It's the last card. And it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace we experience self-realization, a sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arising within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. Okay. So this person could be really spiritual as well, you know, and I'm assuming that you're spiritual because you're here, you know, on a tarot reading, and it's even spooky themed, you know. So I feel like this person is kind of with it. The cosmic egg represents not an element astrologically, but it does represent a chakra, and it represents the crown chakra, which talks about our intuition, our Sahara energy. It's really like I want to say this word, and I'm wondering if this is them, some shit that they would fucking say, because I can't even say it, but I want to say it, like transcendent. Okay, no, I cannot. You know what I'm trying to say? Like transcendence, but the other version of it. Literally, I'm just shooting myself in the foot. Okay, so we have Cobra, which I do believe is fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I told myself this wouldn't be like an hour-long reading, but here we are. So sorry, group number 2. Hi, you're the lucky ones. But and then we have Snake, which I believe is ruling over Earth. I mean, you could only assume, right? So we have fire. Where is Cobra? Just this book alone is making me take forever, you guys. But I'm just so interested. Okay, so we have pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. Student of life, humble and wise. Okay. So I'm getting like a couple scenarios. And I do not know if you know this person. I don't know that yet. Okay, and we have Snake, guardian of awakened magic and creative potential. So, okay, the Snake is heavily, you know, like, special in this fucking deck. I personally, not that into them, but shit, hey, hello. I mean, they're representing over the most magical cards in the deck. So this person, I feel like, is magical. I feel like they're funny, they're witty, they're humorous, they're magical. They are, really different, and I do think they're spiritual. I think they're intuitive. I think they're spiritual. I think they're like sort of this teacher of, like this student of life, but I said teacher, so they could be a teacher to other people. Like they want to consume as much knowledge as possible, learn as much as they can, become as awakened as they can, and they want to pass that knowledge on. You know, they want to teach. I think they could just be a natural teacher. This is someone who's very like abundant because they know how to manifest. They're very prosperous and they're very charismatic. I don't think this person is necessarily like an introvert. Like already I'm getting like extroverted vibes with the Fool. I just feel like this person is really something else. Okay, and I'm sorry it took me so long to like get there. I want to pull some more Oracle. I'm going to add on to that. So we have All Hallows Eve. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. All Hallows Eve, an altar, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep rising from the astral waters you keep. All right, so I don't, you know, no one talks like that. I just kind of get the catchphrase and I take that as the Oracle because this person is so spiritual. I wouldn't doubt that they would have an altar, you know, in their house, and not in a creepy way, but like in a cool way. And it's just kind of like they pass it off as like a coffee table and they have like incense and like weed on it or whatever it is. I've met some guys like that where I hadn't really necessarily considered that maybe they were super spiritual, but I had met people like that before my own spiritual awakening. So how was I to know? Anyway, but it is something you remember, right? You know, when you see someone has like an altar, and again, not in a creepy way, it's something that you just kind of take in as a part of them. And I feel like this person is really spiritual, very open-minded, you know. We have Dawn, the light after darkness, Neptune. Okay, so this person can have Pisces in their chart. Honestly, we have manifestation. I feel, or you could, we have water. I feel like this person is the way they are because they had to be. Like, this is someone who probably grew up with like abusive parents or like didn't have the best childhood. This strikes me as someone who like used to be bullied or someone who really was down and out. Like someone who was wounded and used humor to like deflect or even entertain a situation that would have been otherwise negative, right? Where am I going to put tarot cards? But with manifestation and reparenting yourself, it's such a strong message about like this person really has transformed. So you could know this already because you could like know this person. Or this is someone you haven't met yet and you are essentially attracting someone who has gone on a similar journey as you. You know, you could have been someone who had abusive parents, or you could have had to really mend your inner child, or, you know, you could have like really have been manifesting this person. And I think that if you haven't met this person, this is someone who's coming in for you. You know, they really are. I mean, I was coming at this reading very casual, given the circumstances here with like, who is your boo and like Halloween themed, just kind of jokingly, but this is very serious. Like, I feel like this is going to be a serious relationship. I still have to pull the tarot, obviously, but like so far, I just feel that this is someone that really could be a true love. Like, and there could be something very significant about snakes. So that is just like your number one like clue, right? Owls, there's a lot of really cool imagery. We have sunflowers, butterflies, transformation, dogs, children. You could, and if you know this person, you could have children with them. And like, this is someone who already is your boo, will be your boo, will continue to be your boo, you know? And you guys have gone through a lot together. Okay, let me pull some Oracle. Or some tarot. Spirit's like, bitch, what? All right, who is group number 2's next boo? Who is group number 2's next boo? We have the 5 of Wands. I always like want to do the shuffling on camera and then that happens. So I always do it kind of like to the side in case it falls apart. But I like think it's so soothing when like other readers do it. in front of the camera than I want to do it, but here I am like messing up the cards and stuff. It just takes more practice. Okay, real talk though. Group number 2. Who is your next boo? Who is your next boo? Who is group number 2's next boo? We have the 2 of Pentacles. Who is group number 2's next boo? We have the Knight of Swords. The Sun. Okay. I mean, this is definitely going to be someone who's like recognizable. Are these even in the frame? Like, this is not going to go unnoticed. This is, so if you're like confused as to who this person is, you shouldn't be. If you're thinking this is someone from your past, but you're like not sure, it's not. Like, someone new is coming into your life, and it's very like flirtatious. Like, you'll know who this person is that I'm talking about. If you kind of are like, I met this person and came into my life recently, but you're like a little on the fence, this person will so make their presence known, and their like lust and attraction for you, the extent is gonna be so juicy. Like, because they're gonna be like they're gonna be really confident, but I also feel like add in that spiritual quality that they have. It's also it's just like, this person will know what they're looking at, you know, when they meet you. Like, this is so turning into like a cliche, but it's the truth. Like, they'll so be like, that's my soulmate, or like, that's future hubby or future wifey right there. Like, they'll know, they'll like you, they'll be so interested in you. And they have this like awareness, I think. We have frustration coming out. There's gonna be some element to this connection that may be frustrating with the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. If this is someone from your past and you're like, no, it's for sure someone from my past. What's frustrating is like what had happened in the past, or what went down between you two. And maybe this person has since transcended, and that's the fucking word that I wanted to use, on a new spiritual journey, and they've learned a lot, and they're coming back with a different perspective on this connection. And if this is someone, you know, you're single, this is someone new, take that, what I just said, as they have learned a lot, you know, maybe from a past relationship or some circumstance. And they're coming in with a lot of confidence because they met you and they know you're exactly what they want. But again, there's an element of frustration. There could be distance for some of you is what I'm seeing. Like, you have to fly to see them. And it could be that like maybe you make yourself seem like you're more ready than you actually are. I don't know. I feel like this is a connection that really could be worth it, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. Group number 2's next boo. We have death. Some sort of element of change or transformation is like needed to occur. Some work that's put in, right? Like, it's very clear. It could even be symbolic of the work that you have put in, that this person's put in, that they're kind of serving as a reflection, as a mirror, that they're meeting you on this journey as a twin, you know? But I feel like there will be this instantaneous attraction and magnetism. I think you guys will kind of understand who you are to one another. It just there might be some distance, or there might be some need to, I don't know, get something together. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. Like, there will be a knowingness, a huge knowingness, a huge sexual attraction, physical attraction. We have To Be Fair and By the Book. Okay, come to the edge. It's interesting because when I saw By the Book and To Be Fair, I saw this person as like a very logical, weighing the scales kind of energy. And then I see this come to the edge energy. And it could be the difference of you. Like, they could be very logical and rational and hermit-like, or you could be, and they want to come to the edge and take risk, but you don't, and you're not ready, or vice versa, or however that resonates. And I think that is the frustration that you will encounter. And it's up front. I guess it's coming out in this reading, and it's so like a lesson. Like, why randomly learn this lesson through tarot? To me, it's like, because Spirit wants to say that this is actually really special what's coming in. Don't do what you usually do, is what I'm hearing. So if you have a tendency to self-sabotage connections that come in, or talk yourself into a lower vibration, or I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. It's saying, like, take risks, take this risk with this person, even if it does seem hard, or even if there is distance, like, this person's worth it. And it's in that risk, that challenge, that there's something beautiful that's supposed to come out here. And it could be a contractual thing, and that you guys are soulmates and you signed up for this previous life and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. Okay. I'm trying to tell you. So that is like what I'm seeing for you. Group number 2. I love you guys. I am going to extend this because it's fucking screaming at me in the face. The 18 plus sexual chemistry with your boo. That will be linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. If you guys want to book a private reading, you can do so on my website now. That is linked down below. In the meantime, however, I love you, and I'll see you in your extended. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. If you guys chose the pink aventurine, this is for you. And this really is pink aventurine. It's really awesome and beautiful. Okay, so I have pre-shuffled some of your oracle, but I'm going to put this to the side and use this oracle to start. We'll pull some tarot. We are going to be talking about who is your boo, and you will have the option to extend. The extension for group number 2 was so like I'm so happy for group number 2, but they're all so different, and that's what's so funny about it. Like, so the extended is like the sexual chemistry between you two, and like it's interesting to see everyone's different like sexual languages. Okay, so we have beggar, who will be your boo, advocate, and the camel spirit. Okay, camel spirit, I believe, rules over the element of fire. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay, so this is someone who is independent and really knows themselves and understands themselves. It could be someone who is older than you. They could be very mature. This person's very resilient. Like, they've been through some shit. This is the type of person that I'm picturing, like, they'll tell you stories about how they grew up in the ghetto, or they grew up with like a single mom, or they grew up with a family that migrated, or some story, right, of like, and you just would never guess that because they're like very abundant and rich and like well off and charming and charismatic. Not to say that, you know, growing up that way you wouldn't be charming or charismatic, but it's just like, well, first of all, they talk about being kind of poor. And like, I feel like this is someone who has status, who has money. And like, you wouldn't even assume that they kind of built their life themselves, which is my point. Like, this is someone who really transformed their life. They can handle it. They've been here for a minute. This person's very self-reliant. They can handle challenges with ease. I feel like this is someone who has a lot of fire in them, but they're also very balanced and zen. They're very like, and this is why I say mature, because it seems like you have to have a lot of life experience to be how they are. They know how to control like their emotions, like they're content, they're calm. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be your biggest fan. Like, you either know them already or you don't. I don't know that yet until I pull the tarot, but with Advocate, I feel like this is someone who really admires people that can grow something, a business, or they just like to see people passionate, and I think that's really big for them. We have Beggar, which is interesting because this confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens a spiritual authority of humility, compassion, self-esteem. It's like this person had to have gone through a lot, and so they extend passion for people in a way that others don't. And it's a really beautiful, admirable quality. Okay, I just don't know how else to say it. This person's a good person. So keep an open mind, release your ex. Serendipity, we have Aquarius. Seduction. Okay, so this person could also be an Aquarius or have that in their chart, or they could have fire elements in their chart. Seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood. Okay, I just cannot. I cannot. I'm sorry. I can't. I like this deck. I love the deck. I use it every Halloween. And I love the catchphrase and the imagery, but like some of the stuff, I'm like, okay, what am I saying out loud here? Yeah, so I feel like this person, because they are so masterful with how they act, who they are, it's very sexy. They're very sexy. They could really seduce very easily. This could be someone that you know already or that you are going to meet. It could be that you're going to meet this person, but that meeting is kind of reliant on you releasing an ex. Sorry, I thought I heard something. We have true love with the Lovers. Group number 2's booby. We have the Moon in reverse. The Lovers is like, we have serendipity, so you could meet this person in a very serendipitous way, or it could be that you're seeing a lot of synchronicities and signs that will lead to some sort of meeting with this person that you didn't expect. But this is like the kind of person where it's like, true love is like, oh my God, like I think I met my soulmate. Like the Lovers is like, you feel something with this person, and it feels like a very deep connection, and it's all energetic, and you don't know why. You can't really describe it. We have the World. This could be a very full circle thing for you. You could meet this person at a party with the 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. And with Graveyard, unnecessary fear, you know, keep an open mind. Don't go into this with like, no, I don't want this. I don't want a relationship, or don't self-sabotage a good thing coming for you. We have the 10 of Cups as well. I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of greatness in this connection already that can come through. I feel like things will be very clear to you upon meeting this person. Like, you'll sort of understand who they are. And I feel like this is there's something very full circle about this meeting of this person. Could have been that you manifested them. Okay. But I feel like this is going to be a very happy meeting, so don't worry about it. Yeah, like I said, the Magician, could have been that you manifested them. The Knight of Swords. You could be meeting this person online, or maybe at a party, and this person like comes up to you, or maybe you're supposed to come up to them. Maybe there's supposed to be some dance that you do to bring you out of your shell. Maybe you're supposed to like flirt with them and charm them. It's always so awkward, right? But like you never know what people are thinking, because like I guess we assume, or our assumption is like, no, they're not interested in me. But you don't know that, like, for real. That's just your own voice speaking to you. Like, they could be super well, whatever. Anyway, they should come up to you, but whatever. I don't know why I'm hearing like you should come up to them, or it's like some sort of test because like it scares you to do that, and it's like I don't know. But King of Swords, yeah, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I definitely think they could have that in their chart. We have the Magician with Gemini, the Lovers with Gemini. It could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or there could be some sort of duality here with Gemini. But I just feel like this is someone who you're definitely meant to meet. And I do think it's going to be a really fun time with this person. And it could be a very deep spiritual connection. Who knows? That leads to like the full thing with the Ten of Cups. We have faith, and I'm hearing have faith. We have magic. Okay, so this could be that you practice magic. This could be like a very just spiritual connection, like I said, and it just feels like magic. Surrender, yeah, there's this need to surrender or release your need to control or to try and like speed things along. Like this is coming in for you, it is happening, and it could be dependent on releasing an ex, which is why we're sort of seeing that come up. Number two. You have higher power. Yeah, I think this might be like a divinely guided relationship. Oh my god, look how gorgeous this is. Wow. Group number 3. Holy shit. Happy and blessed. Wow, I mean, it could really be this is like your next boo is who you will be very happy with. I mean, I don't want to say marry as if like marrying is the goal, like it's just a piece of paper, but who you will be a mate with in this life. Okay, this is gorgeous. So I'm going to extend this, and we are going to really get into the sexual and physical energies here, and that sort of chemistry and compatibility. That's down below. If you guys wanted to book a private reading, you can do that on my website now, which is also linked down below. In the meantime, however, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see those of you in your extended. Hello, group number 4. Welcome. All right, so we are going to figure out who is your next boo. Okay, and you will have an option to extend. The extension will be sexual because the last 3 really were. It's an 18 plus. We're going to talk about the sexual chemistry or what they're in the bedroom, all that between you and your boo. If you guys chose the hematite, you are in the right place. So I want to start off, I've pre-shuffled some oracle, I put it to the side, but I want to start with some of it. So let's do it. We have hedonist, priest, peacock, and rabbit. Okay, all right. Everyone is sexual today. Everyone is sexual today. We have, I want to put this over here, actually. I feel like this is someone who is going to be very attractive. So, hence all the sex. We have rebirth, we have earth, and we have Jupiter. We have death. Oh, wow. Rebirth and death. We have the divine masculine. There you go. Jupiter. We have sexual freedom. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I totally forgot what the cards were when I pre-shuffled them because it's been like 3 or 4 days since I freaking shuffled them. I've been doing this video in parts. It's been so difficult to get it done because of my baby. So, mind you, I am now remembering all this again, but I forgot. We have heart-to-heart conversations and past life connection. Okay, so all the piles in this video are really amazing and sexual. Let me fix the camera though. Okay. So we have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And we have Earth again with Rabbit. Okay. And I don't know, fuck it. I'm hearing Scorpio because, you know, we have rebirth and death, or it could be Scorpio season. Like, if you're watching this reading, and of course it's a timeless reading, it could be that, like, as you watch it, you know, you're going to be meeting this person really soon. I do feel like this person is a divine masculine. I know we have this card, but even without this card, I could definitely see it. This is someone who is very in touch with their physical body. So I do see them being an earth sign. They're very physical, very physical, and we'll get into that in the extended. But, like, they're physical in that they are, like, they care a lot about their body and how they look, and they're gonna take good care of themselves. This is someone who I do think is a really good person. I do think they're very attractive, and a lot of people make judgments of them based off that. This could have been someone that you had a past life relationship with. This person really cares a lot about, like, beauty and, like, physicality and sex. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. I think they're going to be very attracted to your wit, or this person is going to have a sensibility, a wit to them. We have the Six of Wands. I do feel like this person cares a lot about appearance, which is why we have the Queen of Swords coming out, and that they could be kind of represented in this feminine energy in that way. Like, they obviously are very masculine, have a lot of masculine energy, but I think this person could be like a designer or a creative or something. This could have been someone that's, like, gone through a lot in the past, or with, like, past relationships, but I think just, like, in the past, and that's kind of why they are the way they are. I'm seeing same sex, you know, so this could be a same sex relationship for some of you. I really see this person wanting to, like, invest in this, and like, it's interesting because I honestly feel like you know this person already. I'm like, how did you meet? But for a lot of you, I really feel like you already know who this is and who I'm talking about. And it could be an on and off sort of relationship or connection. It could be friends with benefits, with sexual freedom. But this is someone you do have a connection with, and they, you know, recognize that as well. And they're starting to recognize that. This person's very attracted to you. This is not what the reading is supposed to be, by the way. Holy shit. Okay, so we're going to do all that in the extended. But this is supposed to be, like, your next boo. I feel like you could have gone through a lot with this person, and this connection has definitely gone through a journey and has, you know, traveled some miles. But I do think all in all, like, this is going to be your next boo. I think this person has been coming around and is in that Knight of Pentacles energy, and the Knight of Pentacles does have the best follow through of all the Knights. It takes some time, but it could have a lot to do with situational things. But I do think there is going to be success here with that Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This person's very attracted to you. I think they're very protected over you, or this connection is protected because there is something divine that is supposed to live out. There could be a really nice balance here. Like, you could be a divine feminine with the Queen of Wands, with the King of Cups. They could be a divine masculine, or vice versa, however it resonates. I do feel like this person is going to be offering you a relationship, and I feel like this is going to be a relationship that makes you feel really good about yourself. I think this person wants you to feel good about yourself. They want to give to you. They want you to be able to receive. This person's love language is giving compliments and words of affirmation. I think this person might want to make you feel as beautiful as they see you, because they really are picky when it comes to beauty, and they find you to be really beautiful. Yeah, message in a bottle. This person with heart-to-heart conversations could be communicating with you soon if you have not been communicating with them. And I do feel like a higher power, there is some sort of divine timing at play, or this is like a divine counterpart relationship. So there is some influence of a higher power over both of you, which is why we have priest. It could be that you guys being together is supposed to channel some sort of spiritual energy. So this is really beautiful. There could be a transformation that is undergoing in this connection, or has been, and it's finally going to start anew. Like, there's a lot of knowledge that you guys both bring to the table, even spiritually, even though both of you, I think, are so attractive on the surface. Like, you wouldn't think there's much more to you, but I think both of you are so fucking attractive, but also like so spiritually minded and so knowledgeable. But I definitely think that there is something here that is very deep and goes beyond. And if you haven't met this person yet, this is a journey that I think you've been going through on your own, healing and releasing and trying to start new and rebirth and transform and see on the other side of that if you can find your counterpart. And I think they have been individually doing that as well, and like kind of like mirrors and being very reflective of each other. You're going to meet each other. All right, group number 4, I really hope that resonated. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you wanted to book a private reading, you guys can do that now on my website. That's linked down below. I'm going to extend this, and we're going to get into this very obvious sexual energy. That's linked down below in the extended. In the meantime, however, stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in your extended.